Good evening, everyone. We are in Harlem. And we're going to walk from here, from Frederick Douglass Boulevard on 110th Street to the Cathedral of St. John the Divine, and from there down through Upper West Side. Hey Nicholas, good night to you too. Virginia, hey Al and France, same to you. Nicholas, hey everyone. We are about to start walking, and first we want to show you Frederick Douglass Boulevard. This is where Harlem starts. If you look that way, this is the divide between Upper West Side and Harlem. So we are standing in Frederick Douglass Circle, and you see Central Park across the street. That is the northwest corner of Central Park. That's a statue of Frederick Douglass in Harlem. Frederick Douglass Circle. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream, and don't forget to give us a like. From here, we're going to walk on 110th Street in that direction. And why? Hi, nice to see you. Frederick Douglass. And now we're going to walk on 110th Street. Hey super friends, Happy New Year to you too. Hey Rhonda, hello from Tarpon Springs, Florida. So we're on 110th Street, and a couple of blocks from here is Cathedral of St. John the Divine, a cathedral that is larger than St. Patrick's Cathedral. We're going to take a look at it and the statues that are next to it. Welcome everyone, and thank you for watching our stream. We are streaming live today from Harlem. We are still in Harlem, technically, 110th Street. This is where Harlem starts, going north. Super Friends says, I wish continued success at Life Walking NYC. Thank you so much, Super Friends, and same to you in 2022. This is Manhattan Avenue and 110th Street. waiting on our light to turn. Not too many people here today. In the evening, it's cold, it's getting cold. And they're promising us snow, starting at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning and all the way until 10 a.m. probably. And they're predicting accumulation in New York about between 3 and 6 inches. So if this is the case, this is going to be the first snow of 2022 and this winter in New York. Welcome everyone to the stream. We are in Harlem on 110th Street. And we're walking toward the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. Next avenue here is Columbus Avenue. That becomes Morningside Drive here, going up towards Harlem. And this park is Morningside Park. It should be 1080p. I hope it looks like 1080p. Thank you. Yes, we're thankful to the network and to the conditions that we can stream in 1080p when possible. Unlike only a few days ago around Rockefeller Center, where there were so many people, we could not even stream sometimes. We were losing our signal. But here today, it's quiet and so far so good. Thank you, super friends. The next avenue is Amsterdam Avenue. And this is, to our right, is Cathedral of St. John the Divine. Huge cathedral. We're going to walk around the corner and show you the front of it. So we're walking by the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. Andrea, hi and good evening to you. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I love this shit. Yeah.
And why is it so nice to see this part of the city? St. John the Divine. It's an amazing church. Yes, it is. One of these days we're going to go inside and show you what's inside. Some years ago it had fire, and you can still see this wall here. Darker than the others because of that. So we're going to look at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. From here, this is its main entrance. Before we get there, there are a few statues here, sculptures rather. That look very interesting, especially in the dark. We're about to look at them. But this is how Cathedral of St. John the Divine looks like in the dark. Nicholas says, "Hey Al, I joined this channel a few weeks ago when it was around 1k subs. Now it's over 3k. I see the potential, and it's because of your dedication. Keep it up." Thank you so much, Nicholas. Thank you. Okay, we're about to look at this. Statue here. We're really thankful to all of our subscribers, old ones and new ones. If you discovered us just now, go ahead and subscribe with notifications. You will never miss the stream or videos that we post. We welcome everyone to the channel. Now we're standing next to the Cathedral of St. John the Divine in Harlem, on 110th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. We're having a quiet walk today, away from Midtown Manhattan, but nothing is wrong with that, I think, to show you different parts of town and what they look like on different days. Nicholas says, yes, please like and subscribe if you haven't already for more amazing content. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Robert, hello from Philadelphia. Hey Robert, welcome to our stream. We are currently in Harlem, New York City. And we are next to the Cathedral of St. John the Divine here in Harlem on Amsterdam Avenue. It is probably taller than St. Patrick Cathedral there, and larger inside as well, and wider. Definitely going to visit the cathedral one of these days when we're here and it's open. Let's take a look when it's open. And now let's take a look at the front of the cathedral. We cannot walk the stairs. They closed, but we're going to show you the frontal view from the bottom up, and then we're going to cross the street, and this way you will see it in its entirety. Oh, actually, yes, these stairs are open even though the cathedral is closed. Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine in Harlem, New York City. Boots and Boots, beautiful cathedral, absolutely beautiful. And we'll look up one more time before we cross the street, and we'll take a look at it from across the street. This is West 112th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Let's take a look at the cathedral from across the street. Ed Mendes' beautiful construction for that cathedral began in 1892. Thank you so much, Ed, for your information. Let's take a look at it. Whoops. Even our gimbal today gets emotional. We'll make it work. Beautiful, magnificent cathedral. Unfortunately, not in Midtown, so geographically not so many tourists come here. And that's why maybe it's less famous or less popular or less visited, but still. Marilyn, good evening. Daryl, good evening from Chicago, Illinois. Nice to see you. Welcome back, everyone. Nice to see familiar faces and new faces too. Thank you for your likes as well. The more likes, the more people worldwide will discover our streams. We've been mentioning this cathedral in our streams before, and even though we cannot enter it, it's too late for today, but at least we're here and we want to look at it, and it's definitely much wider than St. Patrick Cathedral and much larger inside as well. Yes, we are not too far from Columbia University. That is a good estimation. This is Amsterdam Avenue. Next avenue is Broadway, and Columbia University is a few street blocks away from here on Broadway. But of course you can approach Columbia University campus from several avenues, including this one. We're crossing West 111th Street. There are a couple of awesome restaurants here. And this one is the Hungarian pastry shop, very popular. Insomnia Cookies here as well, next to it. It's a fairly new location for Insomnia Cookies. Hula Poke is Japanese. And this one here, V&C, is probably the best Italian restaurant around here, or even not just around here, but in Manhattan, probably one of top 5 for sure. With extremely fantastic service and quality of food and ambience inside. Unfortunately, not so many people here inside today. Single digits, but if you ever around this area, you should really try that V&T restaurant. Marlins has Hungarian place, been there many years, that's for sure. Okay, so now we're going to walk toward Broadway, which is 1 Avenue block that way. So let's do that. The ABX girl, hi to you too. Welcome to the stream. enter the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hi. According to our counter, almost 100 people watching us. Welcome, welcome. We are approaching Broadway. The garbage is here because there are certain days in New York where the garbage will be picked up. And Thursday is the day when all the furniture is being thrown out of the apartments. And this is why you see a lot of old furniture here and a lot of garbage. Plus, there are stores here, big grocery stores. This one is West Side Supermarket, and this one is producing a lot of garbage too. So this particular one could be related to that store as well. Even though some of it is kept inside until it's time to be picked up. We are on Broadway, and this is Broadway and 110th Street, Cathedral Parkway station on the 1 line. And this is the West Side Supermarket. Huge supermarket, and we're walking outside. Lots of fruits and vegetables, and everything else is inside. Yes, they will be picking this up overnight probably. We're on 110th Street, which is also called Cathedral Parkway, and Broadway. This is where Upper West Side starts and goes down. This one is H Mart. H Mart is Asian supermarket, as they call themselves. A lot of Korean stuff here, a lot of Asian groceries as well. This space used to be vacant for a very long time, this corner, and now it looks like they created a showroom for a condominium that is being built uptown here somewhere. And that condominium will be called Claremont Hall. And this is a sales gallery for it. It's not open yet, but it will be. Yeah, that market is huge and very large inside. I'm trying to remember what was here before. I think Radio Shack at some point, and then there was the bakery. No, bakery was what the bank is right now. Oh, years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago. This one is fairly new. Temperature is 35 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's 1-2 degrees Celsius. Pretty chilly, pretty cold. This one is called Food, Dried Hot Pot. That's fairly new. There was something else here before that was closed for a while, and now it's reopened again. Hey Marvin, hello from Las Vegas. Hey Marvin, welcome back, nice to see you. This place, Absolute Bagels, is iconic, especially in the morning. Now they're closing. They making their own bagels here, and they making them by hundreds, different kinds, and the line usually is very long, and they stand here and all the way to the end of the block, sometimes even longer. And Y says, food is good there, just pricey. West Side Supermarket. This one is another supermarket. This one's called Garden of Eden. This one is even pricier than that one. Dan says, hey, Happy New Year's, Dan from Connecticut. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream. Oh, you mean at a hot pot? Gotcha. Never been there yet. The crossing 107th Street and Broadway on Upper West Side. Oh, that's a cool car. And a bunch of old, used Christmas trees are here around the city. These are the trees people used to pay $100 to $20, $150, if not more each. Now they're sitting there, waiting to be recycled. Thank you, NY, for giving us information about businesses around here, Upper West Side. We're approaching West 106th Street. This is 106th Street. Ocho Garden Bar is fairly new here at this location too. Was something else before. Calle Ocho. It's a famous street in Miami, I think. We're walking Upper West Side. This is Broadway, and that's another Chinese, very good Chinese restaurant here, the Sichuan Garden. And of course McDonald's, for those who want McDonald's. So next stop on the one line, 103rd Street. Some are just exits and entry is across the street or at the end of the block, like that one. Hey Dave, Jeffrey, and Ab, good evening to you too. Welcome. We are on Broadway on Upper West Side and currently on 103rd Street. Something's being constructed here. The old building is no more, and they will be building something else here, something big, probably. Let's see if we can find out what is it going to be. Anticipated completion spring 2021. It doesn't say what it is, and of course completion is not going to happen in spring 2021 because of the pandemic, delays and everything. Place is called Go Puff. I'm not sure what that is, but it just says Go Puff on the door, and that's it. Daryl, hello from Spokane. Love your looks. Thank you so much, Daryl. Yogi Bear fan, garbage bags everywhere. Yeah, it's one of the garbage days here in New York, so this garbage should be picked up overnight sometime. We are going to take a few minutes technical break, and when we come back we will continue our walk, so please stay tuned and don't go far. We will see you in a moment. Thank you for waiting. And we're back. We're going to continue our walk on Upper West Side. Hey, San Augustine, we're back. Yes. Thank you for waiting. We are on Broadway, and let's cross the street to show you the other side of the street. It's 101st Street and Broadway on Upper West Side. Waiting for our light. And what we did so far, we started at Frederick Douglass Circle in Harlem, 110th Street, and we walked to the Cathedral of St. John the Divine, and we looked at the cathedral. Then we continued our walk to Broadway. We came to Broadway, we turned left, and we're walking south on Broadway on Upper West Side. Restaurants here and there, and these are outdoor spaces. They're not being used right now, but you can see they've been built just in case if people will start using them. But more and more people are vaccinated, and more people can go and dine inside. Fresh start. Hi. Nice to see you. Welcome back. Still 35 degrees in New York. And this one is Metro Diner. In case if you're in the mood for a diner, nothing super fancy, they have a few diners here as well. That one across the street used to be a movie theater a very long time ago, and then it closed and never reopened.
एक नजदीक पंच हमारा करता है।
Brooklyn Diner is a diner on 57th Street. Hey James, hello everyone. Hi to you too. West 99th Street and Broadway. Information about trains at the nearby stations, as well as forecast and temperature. Snow is coming, hopefully by the time people wake up in New York tomorrow. We will probably have between 3 and 6 inches of accumulation. Would be nice, but first we need to see it to believe it. but this time they're predicting pretty strongly that the snow will happen, and it should start around 2 o'clock in the morning and then continue non-stop till about 10 o'clock in the morning. West 98th Street, Upper West Side, West 98th and Broadway. We walked around here before, but we walked from south to north, and now we're walking from north to south. West Side Market, another West Side Market location, but that one that we saw on 110th Street is definitely much larger than this one. But it may look small from the outside, but it's actually very, very big inside. I want to thank you all again and again for dedicating your personal time to our streams and watching our streams with us. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your subscriptions. We welcome our new subscribers. If you just discovered our channel, go ahead and subscribe with notifications. You will never miss our streams and videos. And of course, thank you so much for all of your donations, your super chats, your memberships, and your super stickers. Thank you. This is 96th Street Subway, and here 3 subway lines stop: 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3 are express trains, and 1 is local. Several food stands around this area, and Krispy Kreme donuts. But this location, unlike the others, does not display the technology behind making donuts. Others, one in Times Square, one in Harlem at 125th Street, they have the whole technological sequence displayed for people to see how the donuts are made, but not this location. In the morning, you can, if you're hungry, or if you're in a mood for tamales, there are several people here at that intersection near Spectrum store, and there's another person usually stands at West 94th Street on this side of the street, and actually 2 people there by Spectrum. They're competing and they're standing next to each other sometimes. Yeah, pretty good tamales here, and they charge between $2 and $2.50 for each. Michelle, hi everyone, I'm from Lithuania. I'm going to come to Harlem, New York very soon. And why? I hope it does snow tomorrow. A lot of people wait for snow. Andrea, thank you all for the hard work you put into the walk. You're welcome. I wouldn't call it work. I would call it hobby. I would call it pleasant work, because we don't see it as work, we see it as a walk, and as we walk we show you the city. But thank you so much. crossing West 96th Street. Central Park is 3 blocks from here in that direction. Amsterdam Avenue, Columbus Avenue, and Central Park West. 3 blocks. And that big entrance is one of the entrances, subway entrances. A lot of salt here on the ground. The snow is anticipated this time. Everyone is trying to be prepared, and lots of salt here. Another McDonald's and pizzeria. And that's another fancy coffee shop. Popeyes right there across the street. And this is a big entrance to the subway. Nice coffee in there too. In there, perhaps. And why you mean this place? Yes, this is a nice, comfortable place with a lot of tables. And looks pretty cozy. We'll be streaming for exactly 1 hour, and I think we had a pretty good walk. We walked from Frederick Douglass Circle in Harlem to 96th Street and Broadway on Upper West Side. We took a good look at the facade of Cathedral of St. John the Divine, and I think we should call it a good walk. We want to thank you all, as always, for watching, as well as we want to welcome our new subscribers who subscribed during this stream, and we want to thank our old subscribers for staying with us. We hope our channel will develop and continue to grow, and we thank you all for any and all of your support, watching, sharing, subscribing, memberships, super chats, and super stickers. Everything is very much appreciated. And with this, we're going to say goodnight to you. And as always, we say we don't plan our next stream. However, if you subscribe, please let it be a pleasant surprise for you, because you will always get notifications if you subscribe with notifications. With all that, we want to say goodnight from New York, from Upper West Side, and wish you a fantastic rest of your day, no matter where you are in the world. And we will see you soon. Good night and goodbye.